Hi everyone and welcome to our English acquiring channel and studying a bunch of words like a bunch of flowers. Ascribe to, attribute to, wind turbine, vigilance in terms of volunteer, electrify, dissolve, solvent, solution, rights and interests. Yes. Okay, let's see them one by one, or let's study them sequentially. Ascribe to, attribute to. For example, if you ascribe something such as a quotation or a work of art to someone, you say that they said it or made it. Yes. Or, for example, you are a successful businessman and someone asks you, what or who do you ascribe your success? And you say, I ascribe or I attribute my success to my family or to my teachers. Yes, okay. Wind turbine, a tall structure with blades that are blown round by the wind and produce or generate power to make electricity. Dialogue. I am certain that every country will use wind turbines as the energy source. Are you certain or doubtful that people will use wind turbines globally? Yes, I am quite certain that people will use wind turbines globally. So, of course, starting from using them individually, locally, nationally, and then globally all over the world. They will be used because they provide us with sustainable energy. Okay, ChatGPT, will you please ask a brief question with each of these words and phrases and answer them briefly? Yes, the first one, ascribe. Who do you typically ascribe the success of a project to? Success is often ascribed to effective teamwork and collaboration. Yes. Success in a company, in a firm, is often ascribed to teaming. Yeah, teaming, team is also a verb. So teaming and collaborating. What is the primary purpose of a wind turbine? A wind turbine generates electricity by harnessing or controlling the kinetic energy of the wind. Yes. And ChatGPT also relaxes us like this. Feel free to ask if you have more questions or need further clarifications on any of these topics. Yes. Okay. Thank you, ChatGPT. We will have some questions in the following hours or minutes in the following slides. Okay. Vigilance. Vigilance as a noun, close and continuous attention. Yeah, it is very essential for us. It is very important, but must be difficult. Yeah. It's vital that each of us has vigilance to be safe from danger. Why is it also vital that we inspire children to give vigilant, attentive, or watch, to be vigilant, to be attentive, or to be watchful. It is also vital that we inspire children to be vigilant so that they will be safe and they don't or they won't be harmed. Why is our brain 6 times more vigilant to negative things? It is because of the importance of security. Yes, every single of us gives importance to security, and then, of course, we give importance to our other needs and necessities. But I think security comes first for each of us. In terms of, it is really practical, yes, in terms of what or doing what, in relation to, with respect to, with regard to, as regards, concerning, regarding, in connection with, related to, connected with, in the sense of, or in short, about. For example, I have a question in relation to economy. I have a question. May I ask a question in terms of economy of this country? Or just, of course, may I ask a question about the economy of this country? But isn't it better to say, may I ask a question in terms of the economy of this country? Yes. So I have a problem in terms of social sciences. What type of question do you have? I have a question in terms of, I have a question in terms of physical behaviors. Yes, or I have a question in terms of population density. In terms of what? What do you have a question? In terms of air pollution, I have a question, or I have a question. May I ask a question in terms of homeschooling? Yes, of course, you can ask a question in terms of homeschooling. Yes, volunteer to do as a verb, volunteer to do something, or volunteer to be something, to have something, to do something. Simon volunteered to visit the elderly in a nursing home. Who volunteered to play games with children in an orphanage? James volunteered to play games with children in an orphanage. Yes, what important is here is to do something, volunteer to do something. James volunteered to play games with children in an orphanage. So volunteer, as you know, as a noun, James is a volunteer. Simon's speech electrified the commuters before work. When did the workers finish electrifying the large building? Do you notice the two meanings of electrify, physically or in a concrete meaning? Electrify means to fix a building, to mount electrical equipments or pipes to a building. And the second meaning is electrify somebody, to do something means to supply them with energy. Yes, to motivate them, kinda motivate them. Okay. Simon's speech electrified the commuters before work. Okay, when did the workers finish electrifying the large building? The workers finished electrifying the large building by 7 o'clock, for example. Building electrification, building electrifying. Okay, now let's see the question and answer of ChatGPT connected with vigilance, or with respect to vigilance. Why is vigilance important in security measures? Why is vigilance important in security measures? Vigilance helps identify and address potential threats before they escalate, before they come about. Can you explain progress in terms of technological advancements? Okay, a very nice question. Can you explain progress in terms of technological advancements? Progress in recent years can be measured in terms of rapid technological innovation. Now about volunteer, yes, or in terms of volunteer. What motivates people to volunteer for community service? People often volunteer to make a positive impact on their communities and contribute to social causes. About electrify, what does it mean to electrify transportation? Electrifying transportation involves replacing traditional fuel sources with electric power, typically in vehicles. Yes, electrifying a car, for example. We should know where we stand and how to act, how to behave according to our stance, according to place where we stand. Yes, a nice sentence. How to act realistically, where you stand depends on where you sit. Really natural, yes. Where you stand depends on where you sit. So we should always sit in a suitable and proper places, so our stand will be suitable and proper. Rights and interests. We have to protect, we have to look out for, or we have to pay attention to rights and interests of each other. Okay. We have to protect. We can all look out for each other better. Yes, of course. Yes, we can do it. We can all look out for each other's better and better. Now here is again a few words connected with each other. As a noun, solute means substance dissolved usually in a liquid to form a solution. This is called solute. Dissolve as a verb means disintegrate or melt into a fluid. Solvent is as an adjective, a liquid substance capable of dissolving other substances. Yes. Solution, a solution is a liquid in which a solid substance has been dissolved. Okay. Solve is a verb, find an answer or solution to a problem or question to work out. Solution, again, the second meaning, the answer to a problem. But the other meaning is a solution is a liquid. Now it is not pure, in which a solid substance has been dissolved. Okay. Sherbet, for example. Sherbet is the liquid in which there is sugar. But of course, we can't see sugar in that solution. Parents can help their children realize, or as you know, parents can help their children to realize their potential by encouraging them. How else can they help them realize their potential? They also can help them to realize their potential by believing in their potential to actualize it, or by supporting them both materially and immaterially, or spiritually, which means immaterially, spiritually. Okay, Helen Keller said, alone we can do little. Together we can do so much. So let's team. Yes. Okay. To team as a word is also a way to do something better. Every cocoon has the potential of being a butterfly. The ultimate goal of a cocoon is to be a butterfly, to reach its perfection, maturity. Okay, about dissolve, for example. A question and an answer by ChatGPT. How does salt dissolve in water? Answer. Salt dissolves in water due to the attraction between water molecules and ions in the salt. Okay, this is the explanation, scientific explanation. About solvent. What is a common example of a solvent in everyday life? Water is a universal solvent and is commonly used in various household and industrial processes. Yes, as we said, in sherbet, for example, water is the solvent. Yes. So about solution, how does a solution differ from a mixture? A solution is a homogeneous mixture where substances are uniformly distributed at the molecule level. A solution is a homogeneous mixture where substances are uniformly distributed at the molecular level. But in a mixture, they don't, or they aren't distributed at the molecular level. They keep their identity in a mixture. Why is it important to protect the rights and interests of individuals in a society? Yes, it is important to protect the rights and interests of individuals in a society because protecting rights and interests fosters a just and equitable society, ensuring individuals are treated fairly. So it is really important. It's a matter of human rights. Okay. So this was the end of this presentation. Okay, I hope it was useful, and bye for now. See you next time.